Okay, so this week we study Cambodian Americans and the issues of deportation. And this issue came about in the 1990s and is still a very big issue among the Cambodian American community. So, as you may remember, Cambodian Americans came into the United States as refugees, meaning they can stay in the United States and they have a permanent green card. And after 5 years, they can apply to become naturalized citizens. However, among the Cambodian American community, there wasn't a big push to become a naturalized citizen. And as we studied earlier, issues with societal integration due to poor funding and being placed in urban ghettos resulted in a lot of Cambodian American youth, mostly men, young male adolescents, committing crimes and joining gangs. And they were convicted of these in their youth. And by the 1990s, there was an agreement between the United States and Cambodia that anyone who has committed a crime, a felony, can be deported back and would lose their permanent resident status. However, had they became an American citizen, they would be safe. And so, in the article that you read for today by Sylvia Cohen, Forced Return, talks about the policy and how it forced Cambodian Americans to return to Cambodia, and some of them don't even speak Khmer or have any relatives in Cambodia. So the U.S. government is forcing them to return to a land that they do not know. And and it is difficult. And there are some nonprofits that are established to help these Cambodian Americans who are forced to return to Cambodia. And the unfortunate reality is that some of these crimes were committed when they were teenagers, but as they grew older, they actually became good modeled Americans. They got their GED, maybe some technical training, they got jobs, they became dads, they are paying rent, they are good dads involved with their kids, and but yet because of the policy changes, anyone who has committed a crime and were found guilty of that crime would lose their right to be in the US with their green card, would have the green card revoked, and would be deported. And that is what happened to hundreds of Cambodian Americans. And in one of the videos that you watch, it is by Anita Yong Ali, a Cambodian American Cham Muslim, who is not only a poet but also a social activist. And she was in Cambodia and she met with Cambodian American who were forced to return and deportees, deported back to Cambodia, and uh, and they expressed that they identify themselves as American, and so she was inspired by their plight and created spoken word poetry accompanied by a video to highlight their plight and their struggle. And unfortunately, this is still going on today, and it has gotten worse because of the current political climate.